Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. I do have to apologise. It's been a long time since I've done a video. There's been a hell of a lot going on here, and Happy New Year and all that to everyone. I hope you had a fantastic Christmas and New Year's. Look, we've had a lot go on here. It's just been absolutely flat out. Work's been a bit mental for me, so we haven't had a chance to do a video. Let's get something straight off the bat. Unfortunately, I lost little Mooey a couple of weeks ago, and that just traumatized me. We knew something wasn't right from the get-go. He's always had funny little feet, and he was taking little turns. Well, this last turn took him, and it was quite horrific, and really just broke me to the point that I didn't want to play in the veggie patch anymore. Yeah, it was not nice. So I've only just sort of started to come to terms with it. It's funny how, you know, it's a bird. I know that, but this little dude was part of our family. He did everything with us. He followed me everywhere. Mooey was a free bird. He was never locked up. It was his choice, and he just came and went as he pleased. But he just never seemed to leave. So yeah, look, unfortunately for Mooey's fans, I'm terribly sorry. It's been a huge loss to Mark and I, and he's really left a big hole in the homestead here. So we now have him buried around the back of the shed so that he's with us at all times, and I will plan a little memorial of some sort for in the veggie patch, because now I have peas and tomatoes I can pick. Anyway, on a happier note, we had a new rescue horse arrive. Her name is Maisie. I've named her Maisie. She's a 19-year-old Arab cross, who is a complete nutter bowl. And you know what? I love her. There is not a nasty bone in her body. She just has never known love. She, you go to pat her and she just, oh, don't touch me. But when you start scratching, she realizes it's actually quite nice. It takes a few minutes to catch her, but once you catch her, there's no nasty in her. She's never experienced love before, so everything's been really slow. And she arrived the same day that I lost Mooey, so I think she's meant to be here. Anyway, come on, I'll introduce her. Hey, Buffett. How you doing? Where's your headstall gone? Young lady? I bet you any money it's over on your shelter that you destroyed. Huh? You don't care, do you? You're such a monster. Okay, so this is Maisie. As you can see, she doesn't want to get caught. And I'll just let her be for the time being. I'll show you how I approach her being a horse that doesn't want to be caught, doesn't want the attention. I'll show you what I personally do. Look, this might not work on every horse, but you know, it's worked on everyone I've dealt with. So I'll show you what I do. Anyway, Maisie is 19-year-old. She's a Anglo-Arab cross standard bred. She's 37.5% pure Arab. There is not a nasty bone in her body, but trust me when I say she's an utter mole. She's like total bitchy mare, and you know what? I just love her. I'll get her rug off in a second and you can have a look. She's absolutely just stunning. She needs some TLC. Her feet are screwed. She needs some weight on. She had an infected eye, but I've actually got that under control already. I think it was just to do with the flies. She'd had a fly veil and a headstall on. thrown in a paddock and neglected. I tracked down her breeders and I got some more details on her, but they sold her off 8 years ago and then completely lost contact. So anyway, I'll try and catch her and see what happens. Blowing a gale at the moment. It's been stinking hot here. Like I'm talking, 40 odd degrees hot. And today's actually a cold day. Now, can you see her shaking? This is what humans have done. This horse is terrified that I'm going to hurt her right now. So every time I catch her, it's nothing but pure love and calmness. Now, Maisie, as I said, is 19 years old. She is absolutely beautiful. Her poor feet, though, are absolutely screwed. They don't look so bad here, but when you pick them up, I think it's a laminitis. She's also, if you look carefully at the shape of her wither here, so that's her neck, that's her wither. She's had a broken vertebra at some stage. I'd be saying she has flipped up and over from some bastard trying to ride her, and she was never broken in. This horse has had a foal, and we are thinking we may let her have another foal because she was an unreal mum and loved being a mum, apparently. Now, if you can watch carefully, the shaking is starting to subside because she knows I'm not going to hurt her. She's probably a bit cold too today because it's actually chilly. Yeah. Kangaroos have decided to join us too. So this is Mum and Bubs that are here every morning. And usually scare the hell out of me as I go to let the chooks out in the morning. But now she's chewing. So she's thinking about what I'm doing or what I've just previously done. Now this horse has not got a nasty bone in her body. So these people that have hurt her, I'm sorry, but you can go to hell. I don't understand why you have to beat a horse into submission. This horse has done nothing wrong. I mean, seriously, look at that face. We might even take that fly veil off, hey honey? What do you reckon? Yeah, you can actually see her face. And we have bitchy mare face happening, but that's absolutely fine. Look, she just doesn't know love. That's all it is. I mean, look at that eye when I'm scratching her face. Look at it. Tell me that's a nasty horse. I mean, seriously. She just does not know what love is. And she, you know what, can live out her days here. I don't care if she wants to be a bitch. There is nothing nasty in her. If she wants to be a snubby cow, go for it. Look at that face. Like, seriously. You're no trouble, are you, Mace? Hey, you're just no trouble, darling. No. Hey, no trouble. You're a good girl. Good girl. the story, you can see her constantly looking back at me. So we had a moment there, which that's the first time I've been able to catch that on video. And she totally relaxed. I could feel it. She was sniffing me, wanting me to kiss her nose. That's the first time she's really sort of let go for me. And I really felt that, and so did she, because she's looking at me for what am I going to do next. She wants that reassurance, and she wants that connection. Even though she may appear to be a complete and utter mole, she loved that and she wanted that connection. Now, you may have noticed I dropped the lead rope at one stage. That is a show of me to her that I'm trusting her. And she could have pulled away at any time. Like, she could have pulled away and taken off. She chose to stay. I rubbed around, you saw me, I gave her a bit of a massage on her neck. Her pole is out and her neck, I mean, obviously she's had a broken spine, so a broken neck, so, you know, she's sore. And every time I hit a sore bit, she'd flinch. But I'd keep going until she relaxed. Once she relaxed, I gave her something that she liked, which was the scratching. And then so on and so forth. I only showed you a snippet of what I did, but you know, you get what I mean. This horse is an absolute doll. As you saw, I mean, I took her fly veil off and everything. I actually didn't get that on video. She's very sensitive around her ears, very. So she's either been ear twitched and pinned down, or something has happened around that area. So I just do everything very slow. I start scratching, I work my way up. As soon as she flinches and carries on, I keep going until she relaxes, and then I take the pressure off. And it works really well with her. You also saw my catching technique for horses that don't want to be caught. And that was actually the quickest I've ever caught her. So I'm really happy with that. Look, she's just no trouble. She's no trouble. Why do people have the need to just buy these horses for pretty paddock ornaments, throw them in a paddock, just leave them? She's still standing there waiting for me and waiting for instruction. She's trying to connect with me. This horse is not a vicious horse. She's not a nasty horse. There's not a nasty bone in her body. So why the hell has she been treated like shit? I don't understand people sometimes. I really don't. Anyway, that was just a quick video on Maisie. I will endeavour to get more videos done, and we've had a lot going on with the chooks and everything too, so I will sort out another video for the garden and everything else ASAP, I promise. But look, I just wanted to share Maisie's story with you. I've been rescuing horses on and off for years now. Every one of my horses has been a rescue apart from Sarge. And I find that they do more for me than I ever could for them. There's something about a horse that's been broken. You gain its trust. You develop this connection. It's just, unless you've been through it, I can't explain it, and it's the most amazing thing. And look, I understand that things happen, and you know, people can't look after their animals and whatnot. I understand. But she was left in a paddock to her own devices for 12 months, 18 months. Never saw a farrier, never saw a vet. I doubt she ever saw a vet for that neck. We don't know the full story. And to be perfectly honest with you, none of that matters now. She's here, she's safe, and she'll live out her days as a pretty paddock ornament. We are debating whether to let her have another foal. I will have a thorough vet check and everything done first, and then we shall decide. But the breeder did say to me that she loved being a mother. I think it could also help with the healing process. Maybe. We'll see. I don't like just breeding for the sake of breeding. This is how I end up. Not that one. This is how I end up with my horses. And it's, you know, people get them and think, oh yeah, I'll ride it, blah, blah, blah. 6 months later, they've had enough and it sits in the paddock getting skinnier and skinnier, and it's just awful. And I wish people would wake up and realize that it is a commitment. It is a commitment. I mean, horses can live for 30 plus years. It's a big commitment, you know, and these horses are very sensitive creatures, and you're shoving it from pillar to post. What's it going to think of us humans? I mean, clearly Maisie has never known love. You show her a little bit of love and look at her, you know. It's just think before you buy a horse, people. You know, they're a lot more sensitive and a lot more loving and than you're ever going to know. They're just amazing creatures. They're just truly an amazing animal. Anyway, as I said, that was just a short one to introduce Maisie and let you know on Mooies. So if you've got any questions or anything, I am no horse trainer, by the way. I am no horse trainer. This is purely and simply stuff that I've learned over the years, and I just have a feeling. I just have these feelings when I'm dealing with a horse, and I can't describe it, but it's just there, and you just kind of instinctively know. But if you've got any questions, by all means ask me. I'm a complete open book. But I will say to you, if you are looking for some guidance with a horse that you have issues with or anything alike, Warwick Shciller. Warwick Shciller. Seriously. Binge watch him on YouTube. Listen to his podcast. He's utterly brilliant. He's not just a trainer. He's incredible. He's just incredible. Just watch it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I've missed you. I promise I will get onto a video for the garden and whatnot ASAP. But hope you had a fantastic New Year's, Christmas and all. Love from all of us, ponies included. And until next time, live life to the fullest, love beyond words, and laugh like no one can hear you. Bye.